right, everybody. Y'all thought I was gone, didn't you? Well, I'm out here in the garage finally. Daggone it. Got my trusty old heater fired up, and it's working its tail off trying to get some heat out here. But daggone, I'm gonna tell you what. Here lately, we've had new windows put in our house, and I gotta tell you, that's been a terrible experience. We've only got 9 windows in our house, and we waited over 6 months to get these windows in because they were custom ordered. And one of the windows was cracked, and all the other windows, the slats, the bars that go horizontal and vertical, like in my window here, the vertical bars were off. They were either slanted like this, or the top didn't line up with the bottom. So, like I said, we've got 9 windows, that's 18 sashes, and all 18 sashes have to be replaced. So we're waiting for, it's gonna be another 3 or 4 months. They said they put a rush order on it, so I'm thinking 3 or 4 months before we can get those windows in, hope that they're good. And then we got another cold snap in. Daggone, we had temperatures that were -5 to 10 degrees below zero, and today is the first day in quite some time that it's actually been around 30 degrees. I think right now it's 30 degrees outside, so it's still not up above freezing yet. But I've had the heater going out here in the garage for about an hour, and you can see it's 55 degrees, 33% humidity. So it's not too awful bad. There's time. It's about 20 to 11. But daggone, I just with all that cold weather, my poor old heater just can't keep up with it. Can't do any good out here. So I just haven't been coming out at all. Let me take you over to the bench. I don't really have much to really show you. I haven't been doing anything, guys. But this, y'all know I've been working on that. Well, it's hard to see in this, that black. But that's that 41 Willys coupe gasser that I've been working on. That's that rebuild, guys. That's the one I dropped. I actually had all the decals on this. They were the slick decals, but I don't know what happened. After they all dried and everything was looking good, but the clear portion of the decals just showed, it stuck out like a sore thumb. I just couldn't deal with it, so I pulled them all off. So I got a good buddy of mine, Roger S. He's sending me another decal sheet. He's got that same decal sheet that I use for this one here, and he's sending me that other sheet. And this time around, I'm going to try this stuff. I've never used, guys, I've never had an issue with decals, but I'm going to try this stuff this time. I'm going to lay a little bit of this down and then lay the decal on it and put a little on top and see if this will make them stick to the body, and we'll see what happens. Now, the only change that I can think of, let me take over here to show you. I bought a new bottle of McGuire's liquid wax, and it is nothing like the liquid wax I had before. This stuff here is totally different. So I don't know if this wax has something to do with it. I don't know. I always put my decals, I always polish the bodies up, wax them up, polish them, get them all nice and shiny looking, then I apply my decal. That's the way I've always done it. Never had an issue, but now I do. So, and then, even before that, excuse me, this was painted with the Tamiya's gloss black, and then I shot it with the splash paints 2K clear. They're urethane clear. And I knew from experience on my 50 O's, I let that 50 O's sit for 3 days to cure out that clear, let that 2K clear cure out for 3 days, and then I wet sanded it, and it gave it kind of a dull finish, and put some little like spider cracks in it. I don't, from sanding, so I don't know what the heck happened. So this time when I shot the 2K clear on this body, I let it sit for about a week. But you know what? I had the same issue, and the camera just won't pick it up. But it's got like little fine spiderweb cracks in it. So I don't know what the heck's going on. I start at 3,500, and then I go up to 4,000, 6, 8, 12. That's the way I always do it. And never had an issue till I got to this Splash Paints 2K Clear. So guys, you guys tell me if any of you guys use their, the Splash Paints 2K Clear and you wet sand and polish. Let me know. You ever seen any of this? Maybe I'm not letting it dry out long enough. I don't know. It says on their website, let it dry for 24 hours, but I don't know. But guys, anyway, the body came out looking good. I mean, the paint job was really nice. It just doesn't pick it up here on the camera, but it's a nice looking paint job, guys. It came out pretty cool. Well, nice looking to me, guys. Okay, let's put it that way. But it came out super, super nice. I like it. I got a rolling chassis back again. Here I sprayed those tires with that Tamiya's rubber black and got everything put back together. I need to figure out, I remember last time, I remember when I put this together, because I left the dash out of this for some reason, and I remember now, I had problems putting the body over this section here, because it wouldn't go all the way down, and I think it was because I left that dash out. I think it was because the glass was hitting that the dash, so I'm gonna have to be careful and keep an eye out this time, because I know what happened. But that's where I'm at on that one, and hopefully this, to me, is Mark Set decal setting solution will cure my problem with the decals. I'm hoping anyway. I've never used that stuff before. And guys, I got here's my 3D printer. I bought me this cover. I didn't want it to sit out here and get dust all over it, so I bought that cover. I did have a plastic bag over it, the clear plastic bag that was on it when I got it new, when it was in the box, and I didn't like the way that looked, so I bought this cover here, and it's insulated on the inside. So I'm thinking this may help also when I start my prints and get my heater going inside, and then I can fill my vat up with the resin and then slip this cover over it, and that'll help keep it warm inside. So that may be an added feature of this cover for me too. So I don't know, but that's the wash station I got in. Haven't used the wash station at all, but I've used this is a wash station, and you see that bar back there? That's got the UV lights on it. So this is a dual purpose unit here. It's a wash station and a cure station. They sell them separate, a wash station and a cure station, but I'm limited on space out here, so I had to go with the single unit that's a dual purpose. But daggone it, guys, and I'm working on that 41 wheelers pickup too, and that poor thing's been sitting in here for I don't know how long. I still need to shoot clear on this, but that weather is just not going to be good enough to do anything. Even the 10-day forecast, this weather is just looking crazy. But we do have some 40-degree weather coming up, kind of hit and miss with a lot of heavy wind. But maybe one of those days I can get out here and fire this heater up and get it up pretty good. Because if you guys look, that right there wouldn't be a bad time to paint right there. Shoot that clear. I really like it to be about 60 degrees, but that wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. But man, I tell you what, it's just, I don't feel too bad out here now. It's 57 degrees, but it's a cold 57, if you know what I mean. Man. All right. I think that's about all I got, guys. Like I said, I haven't really been doing a whole heck of a lot. When I put those decals on here initially for the first time, I took everything in the house and put them on. It was just too cold out here. So I set it at the kitchen table, and my wife let me do that. There's no glue or no smell involved. It's just water slide decals, all it is. So worked out pretty good. But guys, that's about all I got. So I think I'm gonna cut y'all loose. All right, I'm done.